Hey everyone, if you remember my last video, I had a problem with the intercooler pipe on the cold side coming off. It actually cracked. This whole section here cracked and it blew off on the Ford 6.7 Powerstroke. It's pretty common now. I went to the dealer to get the part, and I've called a few dealers and they all said that these pipes are blowing out pretty regularly. It's hard to keep these in stock. They usually blow out either here, or they were also saying that they can crack and blow out over here. So anyway, unfortunately Ford doesn't have a fix for this yet, other than to replace it with the same inferior part from the manufacturer, which is all plastic and can break off. So the solution, I know I mentioned in the my other video that I was going to go with an H&S kit, but I decided to go with the AFE Bladerunner Kit, which has the hot and cold side, so it actually improves airflow and prevents that problem of the pipes coming apart and rupturing, because it's made out of metal and silicone hoses, so there's nothing to fail anymore. So I'm going to do an unboxing video of what exactly is inside this Bladerunner kit. I got it from F&A Automotive out in New Jersey. There's a link down below in the description. It's where you can get one of these kits. And like I said, I decided to go with this over the H&S for a multitude of reasons, and I'm going to show you why. Alright, this here is the metal coupler that replaces the inferior plastic coupler from Ford. This takes the place of it, so now this won't fail because it's all made out of aluminum instead of plastic. AFE also does away with this leaky hard plastic seal that's in the factory one, and instead they use a rubber, I believe it's a silicone or rubber O-ring that goes inside here, so you get a good tight seal and it's not going to leak. This is your hot side pipe, and once again, for the hot side, Ford uses a plastic, probably a plastic. I haven't gotten it off yet, so we'll see when we get in there, but Ford probably uses a plastic seal, where this uses an O-ring again for a nice tight seal. So this is the hot side pipe. These are your O-rings. This is an O-ring kit. Comes with various O-rings. And it comes with a nice little AFE badge to put on your vehicle. This is your cold side elbow. This is the cold side straight piece that connects onto here. This will connect onto here like this, and then you reuse the factory retaining ring on here, and then you install, there's more O-rings inside this other kit somewhere. Just haven't gotten to it yet. These are your clamps, all your T-bolt clamps. Another thing that I liked about the AFE over some of the other manufacturers, including H&S, is the power steering reservoir bracket. They actually made a really nice bracket. The other manufacturers just use a single plate with a couple screws in there just to relocate it, but the problem is your power steering reservoir is going to flop around. this solves that problem from AFE. This sits in your factory reservoir location on the radiator support, and then your factory reservoir sits into here, so it gives it a nice solid mount so it doesn't flop around and snap and break. So that's a really nice touch from AFE. This is your cold side pipe. This is the cold side pipe, and you put your factory, you swap out the factory temperature sensor, and you put it into this port here, and then this will go onto here like that, and then you have a nice solid mount. And this piece will come down here. They actually recommend you put a little WD-40 on there to get it on, so I'll probably spray a little WD-40 on there to make it easier, but that would be your replacement for the OEM pipe. And lastly, this is the seal, the boot for the cold side, I mean the hot side, and a couple clamps. So this will go down on this pipe. I'll go on there like that. And I think that's about it for all the parts. Yeah, that looks about it. Alright, stay tuned for the removal and installation of the of this kit.